Welcome to Wubby Gaming, the place where gamers grow. Our VARUPAPU has just finished ranking up to rank 5, so I'm going to take him for a spin in our first ever Infinite Gauntlet with VARUPAPU at 150. Let's speed that baby up. And I named all of my rank 5 monsters after someone in the Placid Fury team, but this one is named after Micaiah Walker, who's a singer. And before we get stuck into today's video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so you can grow in monster with gems, Stardust, Diamond Relics, Race Monsters, Legendary Wars, and more. Okay, time for a speedrun featuring VARUPAPU. If there are any data listeners, then we will switch in Kadama for VARUPAPU. If you're not familiar with these combos, being Shelly, Tobora, and either VARUPAPU or Kadama, then watch till the very end because I go through in detail the runes, relics, and the skill sets that you want to use on all 4 of these monsters. Let's go! So we forgot to put an extra speed onto Aura, but that's okay, we'll fix it after. So this is our standard attack. Hit disable and then stun. So we just rinse and repeat the same strategy. $22k cat UFO. Hit disable and per. Freeze. Get rid of half their stamina. Anything. First. Stun and get rid of the rest of the stamina. And but that's for more dots. And then freeze so he can't ult. They're already stunned, so recharge. Freeze so they can't ult. The VARUPAPU is much safer than Kadama because they can't move. 22k cat UFO. I'm gonna freeze again, just so they can't ult. So you can see we basically replicate, rinse and repeat on every single node until we run into something like a Daedalus or someone that outspeeds us. So as long as they are slower than 25-7, we're good. A Rumor has extra turns and evasion. We can recharge since they are stamina drained. Recharge, he's still stunned. $46. And we're about 6 minutes down. $21k, $22k Blazinga, which is pretty fast, but we're faster. $47. 23k cat UFO. Fast Van Dyken. Blaze has area CDA protection, and Yoroi has extra turns. $25k Van Dyken, low Rara with extra turns. Almost 10 minutes down. 30k Cat UFO, 20k Muchi. We outspeed Muchi, so we're fine. $27k Cat UFO, everyone else is slow. The Rumo has evasion and extra turns to be careful. $52. $29k Cat UFO, everyone else is slow, easy note. So they can't ult. 53 is the danger node, under 5 minutes to go. 35k Van Dyken, 20k Blaze, and 19k Euro. We do outspeed them, so we're fine. We just have to make sure Van Dyken isn't going to get extra turns here. So he's stamina drained, so we're fine. Done Van Dyken. Okay, I'm not sure what that ult did. Before. $31k Van Dyken, rest is slow. $37k Cat UFO, 25-3 Muchi. That's a really fast Muchi. We do outspeed that, so we're fine. Done because Cat UFO has immunity to freeze here. A little bit worried about Muchi, don't want him to ult. Okay, they died from curse anyway. 56, 1 minute left. Will we make it? 33k cut UFO, easy node. So we're going to finish 41 to 56 with all Varupapu. No need to use Kodama because no daedalus node. And we will do it with 0 gem. Great showcase for Varupapu. First time 150 Varupapu. And he's going to clean house here. I do like Varupapu a lot because he's a lot safer. You could see that I was denying them to stop them from ulting. And that's the weakness for Kodama. Alright, made it. Just under 18 minutes. 56 nodes, I would give that about a 5 out of 10 because there was a super fast node. You know what? If I could pick any 4 monsters of my choice to do deep runs in Infinite Gauntlet, then this would be my choice right here. Shelly for her Megaton and Uriel's Essence to revive, Tabora for her AoE positive effect removal with trait disable, Varupapu with his AoE hard denies of stun and freeze, and the only weakness for Varupapu is on Daedalus nodes where the other 2 enemies have hardened or tough because then they're not 100% stunned. And the 4th monster is Kodama on those Daedalus nodes because he can full stamina drain. So how this combo works is Shelly is your Megaton, so your other monsters just stand behind Shelly and dish out their damage, and Shelly protects them from everything. Tabora is there to remove all positive effects, but it gets rid of anything dangerous, and also gets rid of all of the traits. So your curse, your amber dust, all of your poisons, your dots, etc. all land. And the last slot is the denier slot. So you interchange Varupapu with Kodama depending on the node. If there is a Daedalus, Kodama is better. If there is no Daedalus, then go with Varupapu. So Varupapu has hard denies. So a hard deny is when the monster can't move. So if they're stunned or if they're frozen, they can't ult you. And that's why Varupapu is stronger than Kodama on most nodes. And when there is a Daedalus node, Tabora will go in, remove the Megatort, and then Kodama comes in and stamina drains everyone. For the runes, Shelly will always be free team speed to make your other monsters faster, and Varupapu will always be free speed because you want them to be super fast. And Tabora, most of the time, you're going to be running her with free speed as well so that she can go ahead of your denier. But if your denier isn't fast enough, then you want to start adding 1, 2, or even 3 team speed runes on Tabora so that your denier becomes faster. For Shelly's Relics, you definitely want Uriel's Essence because you need her to be able to revive. For the shield, any shield that helps you survive longer is good. I use Wang Zhao shield because that's my best shield. For Tabora, you definitely want Jazzy's Mask because that's going to help do some stamina drain and also replenish your stamina. For the Essence, you can use Zaran's Essence to help replenish your stamina even further. Or if you want to play super safe, you can have Uriel's Essence on Tabora instead. Varupapu, you definitely want Sherazad's Amulet because that's going to help you stamina drain over 2 turns. And for the sword, you want to use something like Laser Beam Sword to do extra damage. The gold Soul Shattering Sword isn't recommended because you're already stamina drained with Sherazad's. Ira has explained this to me multiple times and I finally got it today. So the basic explanation is if you're using the gold sword, then you're opening yourself up to ults, which is why you're using Varupapu over Kodama in the first place. And Kodama, you want Sherazad's to stamina drain the enemy monsters so they can't attack you. And you also want Jazzy Mask because that will help you further stamina drain and also replenish your stamina. For Shelly's moves, you definitely have to have Megaton. Deep Rebirth is nice because you can get your life back. Barrier is a nice to have, and I use this on my first turn when Shelly's not doing anything. The 4th slot, you can put anything you want. A Dial Charge I never use, but this is just my PvP setup. On Tabora, my favorite trick is the Mask. That's the #1 skill for every monster in Infinite Gauntlet. You definitely want Curse because that's going to drain their life and stamina. Amber Dust is super useful, especially on nodes like Dr. Watt, where they will do damage to you. A Trophy is nice to have so you can nurse Shelly if you have to. Varupapu skills are all must-haves. Deep Abyss does an AoE freeze and will stamina drain with Sherazad's. Cosmic Anchor does an AoE stun and also helps stamina drain. Polar Rift is a single freeze, and Golden Anchor gives you a single stun. You want to alternate the stuns and the freeze to avoid whatever immunity the enemy monster has. Kodama's skills are all must-haves. Deadtree does poison and dot and also has AoE for stamina drain. Noxious Demons does nature weakness and also daze. Daze will reduce the damage, and nature weakness makes your attacks hit harder. Old Eater is a must and the most important because you can CDA anything dangerous. And you want Toxic Wrath as a single CDA because sometimes you don't want to trigger your Sherazad's Amulet. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out one of these 2 videos over here. And if you think Wubby Gaming videos will help one of your friends grow, make sure to share with them as well. And I will see you next time.